everybody, I'm Jay Marie. I'm back with another artist, Young Major, one of Milwaukee's most influential artists as well. Tell everybody who don't know who you are.
Well, like she said, I'm Young Major. I came out around like 2005, been rapping my whole life pretty much. Came out with a song about like 2008, 2009 called Miss Perfect. You ain't never heard it, go to YouTube, search it. It's a classic within the city. Had the city on smash for a little bit, took a little vacation. Now I'm back off the plane, be ready to work.
So since Miss Perfect dropped and you had us cracking out here for a while, Onyx, 618, Mix,
right, that's when
Rumor, everything was out, right. Since you've been gone, like where have you been? What have you been doing?
Well, after the little music popped off a little bit, I was traveling a whole bunch. Pretty much took a little break because I got married, had a kid, you know, I had to get my household right. Just wanted to pretty much just take a break from it all, just step back, evaluate my life, you know, but can't sit down too long, got the urge back, so
That's true.
back here, you know, pretty much it.
So you stepped back from the music scene and you started traveling, you got your household straight. What were you working on while you stepped back?
At first I wasn't working on nothing, I just was paying attention to all the different music that was coming out, the trends, seeing how everybody followed the same trend, especially within the city. I remember when Nitty came out, everybody was trying to do the bow, bow, bow. I came left field with Miss Perfect, so just pretty much studying that. Then, you know, after a while I got the urge to do music again, start working on my EP. Music coming out pretty good. When I first got back to it though, I made some trash songs that y'all probably never heard. But you know, just getting comfortable again with myself, because a lot of times you make music, you try to make it for everybody else, but now I'm just making it for myself. If they like it, they like it. They don't, they don't. But.
So you mentioned you were working on a project, a new EP. What's the name of it?
Well, I got a couple names, but the name I'm gonna run with is Later Nights, Earlier Mornings, and then that's the EP, and then the mixtape is called Moments, because I just wanted to do something that would just stick with everyday life. I didn't want to name it something that had to have a stupid meaning behind it. It's just later nights, earlier mornings. That's my life. I'm up late, I'm up, you know, up earlier than everybody else, should I say. It just fit my lifestyle. Pretty sure it fit a lot of people's lifestyle. So.
Yeah, that's true. Once upon a time, when Miss Perfect first came out, you know, that was when Milwaukee scene was major. It was, you know, Elisa Nicole,
everybody.
It was Nitty, Rizzy,
Okie,
you, Okie,
Scales,
Legend, Scales.
Everybody.
Everybody was such a big importance to the city. Right now, what do you think of the music scene?
It's a music scene here? No, it's just pretty much, I think, you know, it's the same from then. I just think a lot of people that was popping then kind of took a step back, because it's like once you hit a ceiling at the crib, it's like, what else can you do here? Like, how many more videos I gotta drop, you know, how many more club nights I gotta go perform at to get, you know, radio play, or, you know, to get these club promoters and club owners on deck, you know, because a lot of times at the time when everybody was doing music, they was treating the artists like trash. Like, we'd go to the clubs, you know, we getting patted down when we got the #1 song in the city, you know, that don't look good to the people, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I just think everybody right now, it's kind of, it ain't really a scene how it was, but not to say that it can't be again. It's just, I think everybody just on their own thing, just taking a break, and everybody just, you know, moving around a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that was popping in. But I will say it's a lot of stuff that need to happen within the city that's going to, you know, make everything better. Like, everybody do got to come together. I ain't no, let's save the world and we are the world mess, but I do think all the promoters, the club owners, the artists, the magazines, you know, the radio heads, everybody got to come and play their part, because if I'm a hot artist and I can't get on radio, it looks bad when you get a garbage artist from out of town to come here and they on radio all day. So, you know, people come here like, who hot? You're going to get a million different answers, because everybody going to say their little cousin or their little brother. When you go to radio, all you got to do is pull it up and be like, oh, okay, Jay Marie got the hottest song on radio. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of, I think everybody just got to play their part pretty much, you know. And I'm promoting peace within the city, you know what I mean? That's that.
Being a part of the Milwaukee scene as an entrepreneur myself, I do know, like, the segregation within the promoters, the models, the magazines, the artists, the clubs. How do you think we can come together?
I think, for one, if everybody just put their egos to the side. Like, I know a lot of artists, you know, you got good artists, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of trash artists here too. But that's any city you go to in the country. You know what I'm saying? I just think all the people that are the move makers here, the cats that got a little, little clout out here, I think they should just put their egos to the side and push together. Because at the time, it was so many cats. When I came out, it was so many cats that had records and movements that if we all would have just went and took that on a little regional tour, which could have been just going to during the Midwest, we could have made a lot more noise. I can recall a time it was just me and plenty of MKE artists down at Tony Neal Core DJ Retreat in Atlanta, just like 2010 or 11, something like that. And we shut it down there, but only because we was in numbers. Now, I would have just went down there myself, it wouldn't have made noise like that. Rizzy would have went down there himself and wouldn't have made noise, but since we all was together as one, and we was moving together, we hit every club down there together, we made noise that year, you know what I'm saying? So I think we can do that again, but everybody just got to put their egos to the side and just know it ain't all about money all the time, you know what I'm saying? Even with producers here, it's like, if you got an artist that's hot and you a no-name producer, how you going to try to charge that man for a beat when he probably can jump on your record and make it hotter than what it is? Sometimes it ain't all about the dollar, it's just about that next move. Like me, I'm a songwriter, but at the end of the day, if I get an artist like Trinidad James, a lot of people say he's garbage, but if I can write for him, he got a million more fans than I got, you know what I'm saying? So I do it with no charge because I'm thinking I'm going to get exposure. It ain't all about a dollar sometimes, so,
So you hit some key points on the next move. What are your plans for the future?
First off, paying my rent. That's just being honest, because people just think because you do music, you get checks from it. A lot of times it ain't that sweet. But that's first move, just paying my rent, keeping my lights on, take care of my kid. Then after that, I would say just trying to do something with the music as far as either writing or being an artist, because a lot of people don't know I write too. As of right now, that's my main goal, is to be more behind the scenes with it. Because, as you get older, you kind of, the artist thing is cool, but it ain't where my heart at no more. I think I want to really do the writing thing. But y'all still don't get music from me, don't get it wrong, twisted or whatever. But my plans for the future is pretty much to make a name for myself on the right end. Try to become the next. We do got the biggest songwriter in the world right here from our city, Rico Love. So just try to follow his steps and try to do that. Can't nobody tell me I can't do it. So.
Right. If someone wanted to feature or to book you, how can they contact you?
Y'all call me y'all ain't get my number, but hit me up, youngmajor414@gmail. That's YOUNG414@gmail. Hit me on Twitter, youngmajor414, Twitter, Instagram, youngmajor414, Facebook, youngmajor414, or somebody know me. Hit her up, she get in touch with her. Especially if you especially if you're in the MKE area. Like I said, sometimes it ain't all about a dollar. If I feel like the song hot or whatever, I'm willing to work with anybody. Just not everybody, because some people are just, trash. Like, who am I? Who am I? I'm just keeping it 100,
Thank everybody for tuning in, sitting down with Young Major. I hope that you guys learned some very influential information as far as coming together as a city. But before you leave, I need a freestyle.
She don't make me no beat, right?
I can't make a beat.
I go off the top of my head. I'm going to just go off how I feel. R.I.P. Cali Chris, too. But yeah, sometimes I wake up in the morning like, why the fuck am I from here? These young niggas is dumb here, so you gotta carry your gun here. All these old niggas talking about what's fake and what's real, they don't get a deal what they do. They hate on Rico Love but blame Tony Neal. I'm sitting here with Jay Marie. This the place to be. If you hating on her, then just know you hating on me. Freestyle off the top of my dome. I do this shit in my sleep. These other niggas hating, but shit, them other niggas is weak. I guess, whatever.
I like that. Oh my gosh.
That's a freestyle
Follow us on
too,
Twitter.
man.
Follow us on Facebook and Instagram @JMarieMag. That's all.
I guess.
DJ play the song. DJ play the song. DJ play the song for her. Oh yeah. DJ play the song. That song. DJ play the song. That song. DJ play that song for her. She said DJ turn the what's up, cause you know that's my jam. I'm looking at her, she looking at me, she know just who I am. Wanna get it back to the